Hey YouTubers, Electric Adventures here, and I've got another package in the mail. This is something I actually won in a Japanese auction. It's quite a big box. Didn't expect to win it for the price I did, and then due to the size of the box I had it sent sea freight, so it was probably about 10 weeks ago. So you have an orange box if you saw that flash. Now there's actually more than one item because there's a couple of items that came along at the same time and they've been wrapped up together. It's quite well packaged and the box has got no signs of damage or anything like that, which is good. Okay, I'll just get it unwrapped a bit more just to make it a bit easier. Now, the main item I actually got for $24, which, considering the what it is and the state of it, is very impressive. So it's like one of the sellers in Japan was having a clear out. So it is a boxed orange Dreamcast. It has a guy on the back, I don't know his origins, might be somebody from Sega that I don't know about. Now it is a now it's not new, but it's supposed to be complete. Opening the box, everything is in there, pretty much in place. So we've got Dream Passport, let's look at these top layers. We have the manual, which obviously all in Japanese. We have a probably a quick start guide, I'd say. Warranty card, one of those warranty card, possibly an erratum, and that might be the online services. And we have the Dreamcast itself, and it looks in pretty good nick. The unit there. A slight musty smell. But it looks in very good condition, no real marks or anything like that. I mean, it's been used, you can tell it's been used. Inside the disc tray looks good. They're a nice looking little machine. This is the first time I've actually physically held one in my hands and well, been in the presence of one really. I haven't even seen one of these being demoed in a store back in the day. Now in here as well we have an AV cable, so I'll be hooking it up. There's a telephone cable, and we have now it's got an AC in. Sorry, went over the bubble wrap there. So I take it that must be a rumble pack. Guessing. It's the VMU for the controller. I'll have to get some batteries for that. And for the controller. Doesn't look too bad. Once again, the musty smell. It's quite an interesting feeling controller. Yeah, there's a bit of dirt, embedded dirt in the letters of the buttons there. So it's definitely a used device. Work out how to plug all that in. I take it you can use the VMUs without batteries, it's just the display part doesn't work. There's My phone beeps to me. Right, and we have a cable. So we have a power cable. Now obviously this is going to be a Japanese system, so I'll be plugging it in using the step-down converter. Doesn't actually say, I'll have to look it up whether they're yeah, 100 volts. Yep, so I'll definitely be using the step-down converter with this one. I've got one for the Neo Geo, which works fine, so I'll be hooking it up using that. Right, now other things that I got at the same time, I need one Dreamcast game, otherwise I wasn't going to be able to do much with the system, so I got this for $5, and it pretty much looks new. Sonic Adventure, 6 stories, and it's even got the spine card and manual, little crease in the manual there, but the disc looks in really good condition. Yeah, no marks on it. So that's good. And along for the ride we have for the PC Engine Wise Part 2, and of course these being CD-ROM games, I don't have a CD player or a PC Engine Duo yet. These are purely for the bit of a Wise collection that I've been doing, so that looks pretty good. No scratches on the disc. So I've got, and Wise 3. All looks good inside. This is really me just thinking. Now these were I'm just trying to think. I might have been, one was 6 and one was 8 or something like that. So this really didn't add up to very much. Sorry if there's a slight cut there. Phone rang. Okay, now also while I was in Launceston, which is the northern part of Tasmania, for my children's dancing at Stedfords, I went into a pawn shop, and they actually had some video games, and this was a couple of bucks, so I grabbed it. Now I know it's obviously a PAL Dreamcast disc, so I'm going to need a boot disc to change the region to be able to play it, but I was quite interested. I mean, I actually quite like Formula 1 games, and it was only a couple of dollars. I still haven't actually cleaned the stickers up off it, but it just gives me another title to play around with. There's the thing. Open the wrong side of the case. There's the disc there. I actually had 3 copies of this, so it's obviously quite a common spare. It was only a couple of dollars, and they let me pick the best case and contents combination. Put it back in. So at least I've got a couple of items to try once I download a boot disc, of course. Alright, I shall plug that in and give it a go. There'll probably be a little bit of a gap because I want to tidy up the storage. As on the as you see behind me, the consoles on your right have been split into double shelves to fit more consoles in. I haven't done that on the left, so I'm going to do that on the left and put the Dreamcast above the Neo Geo, because they're both going to use the same power supply. Now I don't have a double adapter or power board at the moment, so it'll have to be a power board cord to pull in and out thing, but at least it'll work. So, but anyway, I'll give you an overview of the change of setup in that part of the room when I do it. Alright, I'll catch you later. Right, and just a bit of an overview of the changes to the left hand side. I've put in some shelves, so the Dreamcast has its own shelf above the Neo Geo. There's now holes in the back so the cables go out. The power converter's back there. I've only got the one power converter. I do need a like US or Japanese power board to be able to have them both plugged in at once. Next shelf down we've got the PlayStation 1, which is only really needed when I get a game that won't work on the PlayStation 2. My original NES, which I Pretty much don't use. I use the top loader on the other TV, but it's there in case I just for completeness, if you know what I mean. And below there we have the Xbox, original Xbox, and that's all plugged in, although by the looks of it extremely dusty. Yeah, the rest of the setup hasn't changed. So there we go. Right, here we go with Sonic Generations. Now it's got quite a long cutscene. I have tried this out just to make sure the machine was working. It does go for a while, and I'm not 100% sure. Oh, because I've watched it once, it lets me skip it. Otherwise it'll make the video too long. So, sorry, Sonic Adventure, not Sonic Generations. Excellent sound.
Memory card を選んでください。ファイルを選んでください。
Just accepting the defaults.
キャラクターを選んでください。
Right, so you can actually select different characters, which is pretty cool.
Let's get down!
A bit of a story mode. So it's quite good at showing off the vistas. Bit of footage here to go through.
Tails. Oi, oi, 落ちるぞありゃ。テイルス。しょうがないな、バグ。
Okay, and not skippable. Right, here we go. So we've got good 3D control. Plus we can do our spin. Okay. So we're going for our first course. So the idea is you're supposed to get through these as fast as you can, collect as many rings, just like in the original Sonics. Whoops. I'm not going to get perfect rings by any stretch of the imagination. Woo. Showing out its speed. Oops, not got a gate. Whoops! Ow! Fell for that. There's some more rings. So it's not a good idea to just go ahead at breakneck speed all the time. Whoops! I fell off the course. There we go, that worked a bit better. there's a sequence where you sort of lose control for a little while. Sometimes difficult to figure out when you're back in control. I suppose that's only getting used to the game. Whoa. Close. There are hidden things like those. Or I could just skip them all. Slowing me down. So it's definitely got, you know, a reasonable amount of speed like the original.
パネルの上でジャンプすれば2番3番のパネルまで行けるはずよ。1番以外はすぐにジャンプしないと落ちてしまうから気をつけて。
Of course, it's quite long. There we go. Probably not a very good score. This is my first effort.
Yeah, it's okay.
So extra life maybe. Finishing our stage. So there you go, quite an enjoyable game. Alright, I do have another game we can try out. It's not a real copy, but it's a shoot 'em up, and it's well worth having a look at. Let's go and have a look at that now. Right, just to do one more thing, I have downloaded a Dreamcast disc, and it's called the Dreamcast Shooters Pack. Just so we can show one more thing. So it has quite a few nice shooters on there, and one of them is Ikaruga, which I've never played before. I've heard a lot about. One where you can either be white or black. And when you're white, you can't get killed by white, and black and vice versa. So I can't read Japanese, so just guessing there. Just get straight into it. Well, we better go for easy mode because I haven't played this before. So normal game and something other game. So some really nice looking visuals. So you've got to get your combinations of the same type to get your chain bonuses. So as white, I can absorb as much white stuff as I want, but it's the black I've got to avoid. Okay, so we get into a bit of bullet hell. Now, I don't know how we change colours. Taking the B button's a bomb of some sort. Whoops. Looking down a bit. Oh, it's looking a bit tricky. Very hard. No, I need to figure out how you change between colours. But brilliant looking graphics. A nice bit of digitised speech there. So another little bonus there, just so we can show something else. Obviously, that's all the Dreamcast titles I have at the moment. I'll gradually pick them up. The shooters can be a bit expensive. I have ordered one of the Kickstarter homebrews. And I may actually get Gunlord as well. Excuse me. Yes, but obviously not right now because it's getting a bit close to Christmas. So, and that that other Kickstarter I think comes out in March. So I'll be patient. I've got a couple of things I can play with, and probably download a couple of other burnt just to get used to the machine. But I do definitely like getting the actual real software. So anyway, alright, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.